I'm such a huge devotee and fan of Dermablend. I was told by my dermatologist to use Dermablend, whether you've got broken capillaries, uneven skin tone, if you've got a birthmark like I have to hide on my hip and on my arm. There's so many reasons to try this product, and there is no other product like it in the world. Dermatologist developed, doctor recommended. They are in a class and category all of their own for over 3 decades, and we have their last show of the visit. So all these prices, all the flex pay, they are for you and for your eyes only. My girlfriend Kimberly is back, and not only is she a beautiful makeup artist and spokesperson for Dermablend, you are living proof about what Dermablend can really give back to the faces and people of America.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that introduction, Shannon. We all have something to cover, whether it's on your face or on the body, and that's kind of my philosophy. And as a brand, we can cover anything for anyone. And we are, I like to call us a universal foundation. So we cater to all needs for everyone. And today, we're actually going to be talking about our star product, which is Cover Cream, which is my favorite product because I've been wearing it for, seriously, almost 30 years.
Right, because you started when you were 13.
Yeah.
Okay, we want to show you that if purchased separately. And to Kimberly's point, this is the cornerstone. This is the jewel in the crown for over 32 years. This has been the go-to item. You are not only getting, of course, the Cover Cream, you're getting the setting powder, you're getting the sponge and applicator. And here's the thing, and Kimberly will speak to this, but whether you've got a little to hide or a lot to hide, you can build this. It is water and transfer resistant.
Yes.
So you can work out in it. You can wear it on the golf course. If you're going through, your own private summer like I am, you're not going to sweat it off. You're not going to wear it off. But most importantly, it looks and it feels like skin. There is no other product in the market like this. There just isn't, period.
It's life-changing.
It is.
And I want to show you, because I know you've seen my demonstration, but you may have not seen this before. So come look really close at my cheek right here, because I am covering something, and I'm wearing it more as a full coverage because it's customizable coverage, meaning that you can cover something very severe or you can cover something very minor. So it's major to minor coverage, and you're just not even going to believe what I'm about to do right here. But take a look, because right underneath my Cover Cream, I have this port wine stain, which is actually a birthmark that I was born with.
But you would never know. And see, that's the thing that I find so interesting, Kimberly. I mean, when we see your beautiful face, I mean, you see your gorgeous skin. And I know you work out in it. When I was talking to Kimberly earlier, she was actually on the
every day I try.
Absolutely.
That's right.
I mean, but really, what's so amazing is I think it's a life-changing product because, like you said, we all have something to hide or something that we would like to cover. And that's why this Cover Cream is in a class and category all of its own.
Absolutely. Well, it's customizable coverage. And what's so unique about this? Here's the Cover Cream right here. So it comes in this really generous sized jar. I'm going to sweep a little bit out, and I'm actually in the sand beige category. So one of the tricks you're going to want to do when you get this home is put it on the back of your hand, because your body heat warms it up and melts it, makes it very creamy. So what's very unique about this, and what you're going to see right now as I put it back on and cover my port wine stain, this is called Camo Pigment technology, which means instant coverage. So look at this, high coverage, instant coverage, and this is a technology that's unique. It's our technology for the brand, for the Dermablend brand.
No one else has it.
Absolutely.
No one else has it.
So see how I'm putting it on and then I'm just blending out the edges? So you can do this at home too, and less is more, because this is a really concentrated version of a foundation. And once again, that customizable coverage gives you the freedom to wear as much or as little as you want, but with all these great benefits. We have a sun protection 30 built in, which is amazing, protecting you from the sun.
Love that.
And then watch this, because I'm going to take the sponge, and I love doing this because I just like blending. It's all about blending. That's what makeup's about. And as you can see, I'm going to blend out the edges and build the coverage at the same time. And this is what you can do at home too, is build out the coverage. Whether you have rosacea, maybe you have a sunspot, maybe you have something and it's minor, but it's redness, and it's something that, you know, you put on a foundation in the morning and then halfway through the day, your redness is showing through. This is transfer resistant with an all-day 16-hour wear once I put on the powder. So here we go. I've just kind of blended out the edges a little tiny bit, but take a look at this.
And I'm telling you, it looks and feels like skin. I mean, it really does. That's the little miracle of Dermablend. And so whether it's a tattoo or a birthmark or bruising or broken capillaries, I use mine to cover the appearance of rosacea. It doesn't matter. We all have something to hide. But I can tell you for a fact, at least from my own personal experience, and Kimberly's living proof as well, I have worked out in this. I have worn it, you know, on bright sunlight, you know, warm locations where I've been perspiring, and it really does look like skin. The amazing thing is we've got the best value in America, and it is for this show and this show only. Remember, you get the powder, which is part of the secret, so you can't,
Absolutely. I would love to show you the powder, because this is going to actually ensure a 16-hour transfer and water-resistant wear. It's a system, so we put the cover cream on, we set it with the powder, and you get all of these products in the kit today, and you get the remover, so it comes with everything that you need to achieve this look. And what I'd love to do is to pull up my before picture so you can see the big difference here. But instant coverage, great finish, beautiful flawless finish, and look at this before and after so you can really see the difference.
Well, and beautiful. Now remember, Kimberly is using the sand beige. I'm more of a medium beige.
Yes, and I can go medium in the summertime. So if you're not sure which shade to select, go with the shade that's one shade lighter, because you can warm it up at home with your bronzers and your powders. Very good. We pulled up the shade chart so you can take a look at which shade is for you. Fair, warm ivory is in the fair. Sand beige, mine. Medium beige for you. Honey beige is going to be a nice, warm, richer shade. And then, of course, we go as rich as olive brown. So these are customizable, too. Remember, and you can mix them if you want.
I mean, you don't have to. And it's funny because even if you're, I don't care if it's a wedding, if it's a special event, if it's your honeymoon, if it's a cruise, this to me is a go-to product. And whether you've got something to hide now, I mean, eventually we all have something to hide, whether it's bruising, broken capillaries, the appearance of rosacea. Remember, we're not solving anything, but we're covering up the appearance of it. And best of all, it's invisible on the skin. It really looks like skin, but it is transfer resistant. It is water resistant, so you can live your life. You don't have to think about, can I go to the gym? Can I go to the pool? Can I go to the outdoor party? Is it going to look like I'm trying to cover something up? And you can use it as a coverage foundation like Kimberly is, or you can use it to spot conceal like I do, so you're in complete control.
It's universal, and look at this before and after here. This is redness, and we can all relate to this. And wrinkles and around the eyes, and with one application, look at the difference in her skin tone. Sand beige, this is my shade right here, so if you can relate to this shade, it's a nice light to gold medium. And then we've got acne, or maybe adult acne. Maybe you have rosacea and you break out once in a while, and you need something, your arsenal and your makeup, cabinet for these emergencies, for high coverage, because let's face it, not all foundations you can build coverage and get that level of coverage, and that's the Dermablend difference. This is the warm ivory shade on our model here, but once again, not going to cause breakouts.
It doesn't.
This is dermatologist developed and sensitivity tested.
And you know what? I know we keep saying it, but there is no other product like this. So we're going to show you some more before and afters now. This is a big before and after.
This is more like my level of coverage, okay? This is a full level of coverage, and this is called, vitiligo, where she's lost pigment. She needs to have the SPF 30 in this, because this is going to protect that sensitive skin where she's lost the pigment. And this is a very important piece of this product, is that it is sensitivity tested with the SPF 30 built into it. So you're all day protected. And then we've got the medium beige shade, which is your shade, Shannon. And you can see here redness. And redness usually sometimes can mean sensitivities. And we all can relate with this. We all get red. What if you have a cold and you blow your nose, or allergies, and things come up in life, that affect your skin.
They do.
So here we've got the medium beige. She looks amazing. Another important factor, dry skin, if you're dry, you're gonna love the cream because of its level of hydration that it offers. So here, let's go to a live model here. We have Judy, and she's in the sand beige category, just like me.
That's right.
And she has dryness, and she loves the moisturizing properties in the cover cream, but she also has wrinkles. And I want to point something out to you that's really important. We're going to pull up her before and after so you can visibly see the difference. But when we're talking about the wrinkles, this is Camo Pigment technology that's exclusive to the Dermablend brand. Gives instant coverage, so you don't need as much makeup to hide and to cover. So that means you get less creasing and wrinkles. So look at how beautiful Judy is. Amazing. Around the eyes, just overall evening. But it's one less thing for her to worry about when she has a 16-hour wear, transfer resistant, meaning she can wear all the clothes she wants. It's not going to come off on a pillow when you take a nap, or it's not going to come off on your friend's or your husband's shirt when you hug him. And I've seen this and I've heard these stories, so I know it happens. So transfer resistant, that's flawless. And I'd love to come over here to Eleni, because this is a great example of a medium beige shade. And Eleni just has uneven skin tone, which we can all relate to, because at some point in our lives we have uneven skin tone. And she also has redness in the nose, but when we pull up her before shot, we're really going to see the difference. We can all relate to these things: uneven skin tone, redness, sensitive. Let's go back to the range of coverage needs. I'm full, and Judy and Eleni are more of a medium coverage. They don't need anything serious, but it's all the other benefits in the product. Look at this. You can see the difference with the redness. And once again, redness can sometimes mean sensitive skin. We're sensitive skin tested, so rest assured won't cause more problems if you have any issues with your skin.
That's big. And I do have to point out, though, if you want the warm beige, or I'm sorry, the warm ivory final 500, if you want the sand beige, which Kimberly is modeling for you, we have the final 900. Medium beige, which is my color, we're also in the hundreds remaining. And remember, it's buildable coverage. You can use this in a medium coverage. You can use it for full-on coverage. You can use it for spot coverage. But the whole idea is it does things that no other product of its type does. So again, you can use a little, you can use a lot. It looks like skin.
Oh, it feels like skin.
It feels like skin. It really does. Actually, I just gave the color update, guys. So if you missed it, we just gave the color update for everybody. So fewer than 500 warm ivory. We have fewer than 1,000 of the sand beige. We're in the hundreds remaining on my medium beige.
Very popular shade.
And remember, it is also age defined. Don't think just because you're getting coverage, it's going to make your wrinkles look worse. It doesn't.
Camo Pigment technology, that's what it's all about. I want to show you Sandra, because she's in the sand beige category. And Sandra is a great example of something we can all relate to, which is maybe age sunspots. You know, we get the little spots from driving in the car on the cheek over here, and we've tried to find a great foundation to cover it. Well, we're meeting the needs of this with Sandra. She has spots from the sun. She's also dealing with wrinkles, let's face it, you know, it happens around the eyes. And one of the other benefits is that Camo Pigment technology won't settle in to the wrinkles, especially when you set it with a powder with a 16-hour wear. Dry skin. This is something else that Sandra deals with. The cover cream is moisturizing, so she's getting this great hydration and protection. It's amazing.
And you know what, Michael, we'll also do Kimberly's before and after, but if we could show that beautiful before and after of our model who suffers from vitiligo, I think the point we want to make clear is whether you need to cover a little, whether you need to cover a lot, whether you need to skin match. The great thing is it really does mimic the look of perfect skin.
Absolutely. It's like putting skin on your skin.
It is.
This is the more full coverage right here. This model, this is the vitiligo model, and as you can see, this is because she can build to this level, okay? And that's what I do. I build the coverage, but you saw me put it on. It wasn't like I took a lot of work to get to that level. But when you put it on with a sponge, you can blend it out and make it lighter. But look at this, Shannon. So I've taken the shades here and I've swatched them on my arm, so you can really see the camo pigments. And this is my example of smudge resistant. Okay, because look at, I'm smudging my skin and it's not going anywhere. But watch this, because I'm going to get this really wet here with a water bottle. and really saturate it, because when you called me today and I was on the treadmill, I wasn't
really
lying. I work out, I take yoga, I exercise, I can swim. You can live a free life, go to the golf course, maybe look at this, hold on. There's no pigments on here. This is water.
So, like Kimberly said, live your life. Go to the golf course, head to the swimming pool, do your hot yoga. I mean, whatever, just perspire in the summer months like I do.
Oh, wow.
See,
look at that.
That's just it. But you know what? In that after, you would never know that she had anything to hide.
Exactly. Well, this is a very serious before and after, obviously. And she has a condition called lupus. So, maybe you take a medication that affects your skin, and this is something that I've heard a lot of. And lupus, like in this before and after, it flares up and then it goes away.
Yeah.
So guess what? She always has her Dermablend. It's like a security blanket if you need it. Maybe you don't need it, but if you have it in your bag, you're safe.
Well, because I keep this in my makeup kit as my arsenal. So I know when my redness is flaring up, I know I've got it. I've got bruising and broken capillaries. I know I've got it. And I guess the whole point is, if it can cover those very dramatic and extreme before and afters, it's going to cover your bruising. It's going to cover your tattoo. It's going to cover your uneven skin tone. It's going to cover your discoloration. It's going to cover, your ashiness or whatever it might be. And it mimics and looks like skin. And the best part is you live your life. You get the remover, but then you also get that powder, and that is the key to getting that 16-hour wear. I have to say, for myself, I know it's really been kind of a game changer, because we broadcast in high definition, and every little thing gets shown up, but you never know, because this looks like skin when you put it on.
It sure does, and it feels like skin.
It does.
So take a look right here at my cheek. I'm actually removing my cover cream, and as you can see right underneath my cover cream, you can see my port wine stain. This is a permanent skin discoloration that I was born with, that I live with every day, but because of my Dermablend, I feel confident when I face the world. When I walk out the door, not only do I know it's covered, but I know it's going to stay in place no matter what I do, and my skin is protected from the sun.
It is.
And imagine if I can get this kind of coverage, what it can do for you.
Absolutely. And Kimberly, the key is you get the little spatula, warm it up.
Right here, I'm going to show you.
Because believe it or not, a little bit does really go a long way.
I mean, yes. It's
it's kind of shocking when you first get it at home. I mean, you think, oh, but I mean, really?
Sometimes I have to take a little off because it's easy to overdo it.
Right, because your first instinct is, oh, I got to, but you don't, especially when you warm it up on your skin like that. And then it literally mimics, feels, and looks like, perfect skin.
Well, and what this is due to is the Camo pigment technology that's exclusive to the Dermablend brand. This is not something that you can find in a traditional foundation. No. I mean, trust me, I've tried everything. And so you can see in seconds, look at that, I'm getting the coverage, I'm building it where I need it. And I feel so amazing in this product. And so will you.
Literally in seconds. Bravo, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, so we've got more with Kimberly, and the final show of the visit for Dermablend. It's back. Got things to hide on your body? Well, Kimberly's going to show you how. But my friend Alice...